Blackstone Audio presents Book 2 of the Shill trilogy.
Kill the Shill by John Shepphird. Read by Kera O'Brien. Chapter 1. The heavy-set jailer was different. Jane had never seen the woman before. She led her from the exercise yard of the Twin Towers Correctional Facility and through corridors she'd never been. They went up a flight of stairs, and Jane wondered if this hulking guard had confused her with another inmate. She led her into the small anteroom, mumbled, "Wait here," and closed the door. It smelled like disinfectant. Fluorescent lights buzzed overhead. Jane paced for what seemed like an eternity. She called out, but nobody came. The room fell into darkness. The masked man came in from the other door. A pillowcase was yanked over her head, and Jane screamed. He slammed her to the concrete floor. He was strong, pulled her arms back, and drove a knee into her vertebrae. The next sensation was the pillowcase pulled tight at the nape of her neck. Something slipped over her head, then cinched around her throat, a noose of some kind cutting into her windpipe. She screamed and fought with all her might. His hand reached around to muffle her, so she bit hard. He tried to free his fingers locked in her teeth, punching her head, so she bit even harder. Something cracked in her mouth. She heard him grunt, knew it hurt him, and bit even harder. She bucked, rolled, tried to pull off the pillowcase, but the snug garret made it impossible. Next came the kicks to her ribs. It knocked the wind out of her. She gagged, gasped for air, and was certain she was going to die. She felt him tighten the garret around her neck again. Then she heard the door slam, and Jane was alone. Her cry of anguish came from somewhere deep, a dark and primal place she'd never been before. By the time the staff came to her rescue, she was shivering, adrenaline spent, teeth clattering. They consoled her, snipped off the band around her neck, and removed the bloody pillowcase. Only then did Jane realize the noose was a flex cuff. On television, she'd seen cops use these plastic strips in lieu of handcuffs, zip ties impossible to loosen. She figured the prison guards probably have drawers of these things, as common as ballpoint pens, or the mace they carry on their belts. Jane got the picture. No need to smuggle this murder weapon into the jail. She swallowed through the mucus, and it hurt like hell. An inch tighter would have been certain strangulation. Chapter 2. Eyes bugged out, jaw gaping in rigor mortis, lips peeled back exposing blackened gums, Cooper's death face still haunted her. This was the man she'd loved. The horrible image was what Jane saw when she closed her eyes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?